Hi guys, Sue Wilson here. I think this card really showcases some of the features of my new die line. I've used the Italian collection to do this card, which I'm going to call Circle of Joy. So let me show you the dies that we're going to be using. In the Italian collection, there are the decorative frames, and we also have the Umbria set. Now, this set here has a center in it that doesn't actually cut out of your card. So I want to show you how pretty that looks when we cut it. So I'm going to do this first, and then we're going to bring in another feature for the last half of it. I've taped it into the center of some rich plum card, and we're going to pop it through the grand caliper. Now, I like to use the grand caliper, but these dies will go through any manual die cutting machine there is. It's a lot of detail in it. Let's just roll it back through. There we go. And that looks like it's cut beautifully, okay? So what we're going to do next is take in our tan mat, and we're going to pop this upside down and use the outer frame from the Umbria set. And we're going to pop that around there and tape it into position so it's nicely spaced and even. That looks good. Let me do one top and one bottom. Hold it steady. Quick check to make sure it's even all the way around. And then I'm going to just put this through, and it's going to emboss both pieces. Let's see how it looks. Ooh, I'm liking that already. So we need to just gently peel off our removable tape, and you can use that again later. Get that underneath. So I've got the embossed section there, and this should cut for you. And let me just get this piece started here. And do this one. We'll just have to pop out the pieces on this. Loosen it up. You can go around the edge on the inside and just loosen it with your fingernail. Look how gorgeous that is. How pretty of a design do we have there? Now, I've done one earlier when I've added a bit of mounting foam to it, so we'll switch to that one. And we can put the base of our card together, and then we can go on from there. So I'm going to use a piece of white that'll show through behind it. Peel back my mounting foam. And I put a piece right in the center to keep it from getting a little bit of sag to it. And then we'll put it on top of this. And I'm going to have to just lean over a little bit to make sure that I'm centered right. That looks pretty good. And then more mounting foam. I do like a bit of dimension on my cards. And this holds it in place really nicely. So we'll go ahead and pop that in between our pierced area. In fact, that looks like a better fit like that. There we go. So we've got the base of the card quick and easy done. I'm going to set that aside. We're going to do a little bit of stamping. Now I'm using the What Defines Us set for this. I'm going to use the rose out of this. It's absolutely beautiful. It's one of the designs by Becca Feekins, and I love this set. So I've stamped the sentiment, which is also from this set, and I'm going to use the rose. Put that onto a little acrylic block and just use some black archival. Now, if it doesn't stamp perfectly, that's not a problem because it's actually going to just give me a layer for one that I've done earlier and cut out. So I'm just going to, I have to lean into the shot a little bit here just to see where it goes. There we go. So you can see I've got my sentiment there with my rose below it, okay? Now, one of the things I like to do when I'm mounting things upward is I like to take just a little blue pencil and go around this, and it creates a shadow. And you'll be able to see this really easily. And it's just a really quick edging all the way around your image. Just takes a second. There we go. And now we're going to cut it out, and I'm going to use the frames from the Italian set here. We're going to tape this into place. Now it's going to cut off just a tiny bit of the rose, but that's fine. We will show you how we're going to get around that. Okay, get my cutting plates back. And I'm going to pop this one through. That should be enough. And tape it. And just release this. Get it going a little bit. You can hear the piercing on the inside there coming through as you release it. So we've got that done already. And I've gone ahead and stamped and colored and cut out by hand just a little bit one of the roses. And I'm just trying to match my rich plum background. A little bit of mounting foam, and I'm going to place that directly over where I stamped the original flower. So you can see there's a really pretty shadow coming through there. It's just enough to add a little subtle interest, but it doesn't overwhelm. So let's put some mounting foam on the back of that. And I've also done just a simple circle to add to that. So I'm going to go ahead and mount these up. I have a little bit more of an edge to it. It's almost like a white on white mat. And we're going to put this into the center of our card. And it just fits perfectly with that. How quick and easy is that? I just think that's a stunning card, and I think any of your recipients would love to receive this.